So we would have to do that journey of cleansing our mind, purify our heart, starting from all the precondition that we have in this life that you can remember. In past life, if you can see in your behavior in the present, your behavior in the present will show you all your past life. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go to therapy and look at the past or go past life regression or anything like that. Look at your behavior in the present. Yeah, your tendency, your craving, your desire, your compulsion, yeah, your likes and dislikes. Look at those, yeah, and work with those. Yeah, you work with those when you're going to be able to dig yourself out of all this, you know, I say compulsion or this pattern, yeah, then you find more peace, yeah. So that's why you have to practice, seriously, all the different aspects of, we call Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, all the different practice of yoga. Then you would find your peace. Yeah? The moment you find your peace and your heart, then at that time, everything is there for you. Yeah? You're not losing anything, but everything will be there for you. You will be happy, and you will not be so much conditioned. Yeah, somebody come, somebody go, you would suffer. You will be able to work with your mind because your mind is constantly changing. Yeah, emotions constantly changing, mind constantly changing. We say mind is Maya, emotions are Maya. It's always change. This, that, like this, like that, this, that, all the time. That's why if you think that emotions is love, you're in big trouble. Yeah? And you create a lot of suffering to other people too. Because you change, other people change, and then you try to grasp and think that this is it, and then it's not it. You feel let down, disappointed, and then, and then it creates more scar, more hurt, more luggage, like this. So it is said, in general, it is said to take time. Yeah, love take time to train yourself. And you need to be have that self-love. You need to practice the self-love, because when you have self-love, you can love others. So to practice self-love, you have to have some space for yourself, okay? So that you can love yourself. You remember yourself, because you remember everything else. You never remember yourself. Yeah? It's such a drama. You don't remember ourselves. When we don't remember ourselves, how can we remember anything that is correct? Yeah, this is only fantasy. So we have to remember ourselves, be ourselves. So Swami Sivananda say any amount of zero that you add up to zero, it will still be zero. Okay, I mean it will cancel it out. If you function out of something that is not yourself, you function on an illusion of yourself, and you buy into the illusion of others, and you try to nurture the illusion is not meant to last. Okay? But you have to know that's not the truth. The truth is you're not, that there is the thing that lasts, there is the love that lasts. Yeah, sometimes people say, I have so bad experience all the time, so I close my heart, forget about it. So I will just live my life, pick and choose. There's no love anyway, there's no truth anyway. So then they become completely blasé and completely disillusioned, and then they go into the wrong road. Okay, and it gives them much more suffering. So you have to know that the truth is there, that love is there, that it's your legitimate quest, But at the same time, you have to put the energy into finding yourself. You have to put the energy into self-love, okay? Into taking the time to sort out the difference between emotions and love, yeah, nurture what is love within you. Okay, and then when you nurture what is love within you, that it might happen, with other people, which are what we are learning. You see, we're learning to see that love in others, starting from our pet. See, so some people love the pet, but they cannot love other people. Some people love plants. They love plants, but then that's it. Then they don't love other people. They don't love human. Human is too complicated and too much of a threat. A threat. Yeah, and so it's fine. You can start to do that. Start to love the plants, nature, and then love maybe one pet. And from there, you might love others. Maybe you can love one person, and from there you love others. But you have to know that still, you have to know that it's the relationship with yourself that you are working on. Yeah, through seeing others as God. Okay, so then it brings back the teaching that we had the day before, yesterday. Very systematically, you can develop that relationship with God, with others, seeing as God, with your neighbor, and step by step. Okay, so I completely confuse you, or it help you? So, it is that any kind of teaching you have to practice and you discover it. Otherwise, it's just theory. Yeah? But some guideline is there, and then you practice, and then, I practice as much as you are. I was in the center at that time. I was teacher in the center, and I noticed, how it is. I noticed that my heart sometimes become hard and closed, and sometimes it's open up and soft. I noticed this because when we are staff, a teacher, there's a lot of people in our life. People come in, out, all the time. This, that, all kinds of different people. So then I noticed, So when I noticed, then when my heart is closed, then I notice less students. It's almost a formula. I discovered the formula. It's not publicity. It's my heart. It's right there. Yeah? So if I'm going to, when I see that the number of students are less, then I say, what is going on here? Then I look, then I say, your heart is kind of closed. You're kind of difficult. Your criteria has become rigid or something. So then I say, okay. You have to make an effort. Yeah? It's not like it comes naturally, You have to make an effort again to open up, to be nice, to be, and so on. And people come in. Then again, oops, it closes. It's like that. The door open and close. Then I have an image in my mind that I want to take a rock and I'm going to put at the door. So it cannot be closed. You know how it closed and you put a rock there? It cannot be closed. It always has to be open. Big rock, keep open. Like this. So that's how I started, That's how I start to recognize that the outside and the inside are the same. That's what it is. That the self is everywhere, and the inside, the outside are the same. Yeah, self and God are the same. Yeah, and but you have to start wherever that you want. You start with relationship with God, you start relationship with self, whatever way how you want. You say the Bhakti Yoga, the self-inquiry method, whatever the way how you feel that you're inclined to. Most of the time, Bhakti Yoga will be the way. First, because you would because you have to heal from past relationships, and there is no strongest healing that they develop the relationship with the divine. Okay. Question? No question. Question? No question. One question. We have time for one question. Okay.
Can you speak a little bit about love for things that you find destructive, like relationships that are destructive, such as people that are behaving in a destructive manner, and can you find some way of opening your heart to them?
It's called compassion. Huh? It's called compassion. Or don't mix up compassion and how do you call it? Dependency or attachment. Okay, you mix up these two, this attachment and compassion, you are in trouble. Okay, so compassion means you have to have already the love of yourself, and you see another person struggling, so you go there where the person is struggling voluntarily and not losing yourself, so you can offer some love or compassion. You're not losing yourself, but you voluntarily put yourself in that place, of being influenced by the negative emotion or negative behavior, negative vibration of somebody else, and you're doing it voluntarily. So you can be compassionate when you have yourself and when you have your heart. It's said that if somebody is drowned in the lake and you don't know how to swim, so you jump in there to save them, so what will happen? Both will drown. Is it a better thing? Instead one drown, now we two drown. So you prove your love for that person, so you die with the person. Is it smart? No. So you would have to, that's why it is said that if you practice strength, or you practice to find yourself, you are helping others. That's something you need to understand. Yeah, sometimes people think it's selfish to just focus on yourself and practice yourself when other people are needing your help and your support. But people are needing your help and your support, yeah. But very often time is a grasping. They cannot solve their problem, and then you pull down with them. Yeah, so that's where all the time you have to figure it out. That time, it is good for you to call somebody that is stronger swimmer, that have the habit of saving people who are drowning. Call them in and they can help. Okay? But you yourself, you should not do it. Okay? And one thing that we need to know is you always can pray. Yeah? You always can pray for somebody. That doesn't hurt. You can pray for somebody because you cannot do it. Yeah? Then you pray. It's very helpful. Okay? But don't get yourself, entangled emotionally upset. Okay? So you need to be, in general, you need to be strong, then you help other people. That's how it works. Yeah? You need to be in the light and you help other people. You need to be strong, you help other people. In a very simple manner, somebody told me, before when my husband is down and negative, then I also have to be negative so that I'll be in the same wavelength. So we'll be communicating in our misery. Now she learned. And she said, okay, now when my husband is down and I feel good, I maintain to be good and he become also positive. You see? So that's a simple formula. So your relationship with others has to be a relationship of compassion, of support, of love, but also you have to have the self-love. That means you have to, it's not selfish, you have to pray. Okay? And you cannot enable a person in their self-destructive mode. Yeah? So when you enable a person in their self-destructive mode, you're not helping them. You're thinking you're helping them because you attach them, you support them, but you're not helping them. You enable them in the wrong way. And so this is a very long story of addiction, dealing with family, addicted member family. Yeah. Sometimes, you see people enable. They buy the drug for the person. That is a drug addict. Yeah, under the name of love. So that is a attachment, Okay, so that's why love has to be strong. You have to be strong, to help other people. And sometimes the love has to be there, but you have to say no. At the price of losing the relationship. These are all difficult questions, okay? So I hope it helped. Okay. Oh.